Waking up early is amazing for yourself. It gives you more time, improves your mental health, and even gives you more energy. But still, most people don't like it because it's just uncomfortable to get out of bed early. And trust me, I've been there. When it's starting to get time to sleep, you're really ambitious to wake up early tomorrow, but as soon as the alarm clock actually goes off, your mind convinces you to stay in bed and your productive morning is gone. I managed to create a ridiculously easy 4-step formula that will completely rewire the way you wake up in the morning. The first thing you have to do is remove friction, which means that it has to be easier to get up than to stay in bed. There are a couple things you can do to actually make this happen. Imagine it being 6 a.m. in the morning and your alarm clock goes off. The first thing most people think about is putting off that alarm clock and going back to sleep. To make sure this doesn't happen, make sure to move your alarm clock outside of your reach. If you do this, you have to get out of bed to turn off the alarm clock. The second thing you have to do is preparing your clothes the day before. By doing this, you don't have to worry what to wear, you can just grab the clothes that were laying ready and you can actually put them on and go. And the best thing you can actually do is put on workout clothes. But there's actually one major reason why it's so difficult for people to get up in the morning, especially if it's early, for example at 6 a.m. Holy crap, it's warm in here. Alright, way better. Oh, and before we continue, I made a free document with a morning routine you can actually use and you can download for free in the description. Because starting your day is awesome, but without a morning routine, you're not gonna really get anywhere. So make sure to check it in the description. Most people wake up early because in the morning you have a high productivity and a high focus. Except if you don't sleep enough. Because if you don't sleep enough, you will just feel tired for the entire day, and the whole point of actually waking up early goes away. So really make sure you sleep at least 8 hours. But maybe you're wondering, Noah, at what time do I have to wake up? Because some people say you need to wake up at 5 a.m, some say it's 6 or 7 or maybe 8. My advice to you is do whatever works for you. Some people say that you need to wake up at 5 a.m, but for example for me that just doesn't work. Most nights of the week I either work out or I go to badminton training. So that's why I try to go to sleep at 10 a.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. That's just what works the best for me, but you need to find out what works the best for you. The whole point of this stuff is just that you're more productive, energetic, and more focused in the morning. So waking up early can help you to get more things done in less time. Also, if you never woke up early to work on your goals, don't wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Make sure to build it up. So for example, if you usually go to bed at 12 and wake up at 8, tomorrow go to sleep at 11 and wake up at 7. And the day after, go to bed at 10 and wake up at 6. But remember, do what works best for you. Now, you moved your alarm clock outside of your reach and you managed to get enough sleep, which is awesome. But then it's 6 a.m. and your alarm clock rings and you actually have to get up. Now, as soon as your alarm clock rings, get up immediately and start doing your first task. Now remember, don't negotiate with your brain, because your brain will probably try to convince you to get back into bed and go to sleep again. So put your clothes on and start your day. Have you ever felt like really tired when you woke up? Like you're in the middle of a sleeping cycle and then your alarm clock goes and you need to get up? Well, if you've never experienced that before, I can tell you that you will feel very tired. Yeah, that's exactly what I had this morning, but because the alarm clock was outside of my reach, I still woke up and turned off the alarm clock. But my brain instantly started to say like, bro, you're very tired, just get back to bed, 20 more minutes and then we wake up. But as soon as you decide to go back to bed, the chances of you getting out of there again are close to 0. So don't negotiate with your brain, just put your clothes on and go. As soon as you wake up, you still feel kind of sleepy and you don't really want to start doing something. But what if I told you that there's actually a really easy trick to get rid of that sleepy feeling? Well, that's why I said that you needed to put on your workout clothes. Because after you put on your clothing, do a workout immediately. It can be as small as going for a walk outside or as heavy as, going to the gym. You can do whatever you want, but just do some form of exercise. And as soon as you've done this, the chances of you actually going back to sleep are close to 0. But remember, this is just the first step. This video taught you how to get up early in the morning without actually going back to sleep. But if you actually want to start your morning in a productive way, you need a morning routine. So remember to download the morning routine I made completely for free for you in the description. And if you really want some guidance and help to wake up early, check the link in the description to my self-improvement community. That will give you the chance to speak with me one-on-one and also with other like-minded people who want to improve themselves.